census data indicates that women are waiting much longer to have kids, or they're deciding not to have children at all. Let me tell you what the numbers are. In 2014, about 47.6% of women between the ages of 15 and 44 had never had children, up from 46.5% in 2012. And I remember in 2012, conservatives were losing their minds because they're like, oh my God, look at these numbers. Women aren't having kids. We got to do something about it. Now, this pattern...
You might want to have sex with them.
Now, this pattern is particularly pronounced for women between 25 and 29. 49.6, almost 50% of women in that age group don't have kids. But there's a little twisty twist in this story.
Okay, here comes the twist.
It's not that all these women don't want to have kids. It's just that they're postponing it, okay? Postponing it. So 28.9% of women ages 30 to 34 are child-free. So that number dips.
Yeah, so the great percentage do have
So
children.
if you're 34, 35 years old and you haven't had a kid, this story is just telling you what we all knew. There's something wrong with you. Oh. You either don't have the capacity to love. That's probably it.
Okay. So this is the most, in some ways, the obvious story I've ever seen because we've seen it in our own lives where people have careers and they mainly talk about careers, and there's talk of the 2008 recession. I don't think that had that big a difference.
I think it did. I'll tell you why.
Really?
Yeah, you know why?
Oh, jump in. Why?
Because the 2008 recession had the biggest impact on jobs for millennials, right? And definitely jobs for minorities as well. So if you look at millennials, it's starting to get a little better, but for a really long time, they were either unemployed or underemployed. And so that makes you postpone a lot of things in your life, including marriage, having children, buying a home.
Yeah, those are really good points. Not buying it.
Okay.
Because
this is the guy who doesn't even believe that underemployment is an issue, but nonetheless, continue.
Anyway, no, because I think it's such a macro trend. I think you're right about the micro trend within that 2008 bracket, and it was a number of years. But it's a trend that's been going on for a long, long time. And yes, part of it is economic situation, but I think part of it is people are enjoying their lives a little more, and they're saying, hey, you know what, I want to have fun in my 20s, and then get married, or even if you're married, travel a lot more, etc. And then I got time to have kids in my 30s. Yeah, well, whereas the mindset before was, no, you got to pop them out right away. I mean, you got to remember, 50 years ago in this country, it was you get married as soon as possible, 18, 20 years old. Go, go, go. You have kids, 21, 24, etc. Like now, that mindset is completely changed.
Yeah, I think that's right. I mean, and there's more women are working. They're making money. They're more likely to have genuine opportunity where they're working to move up. Their careers are likely to be more satisfying. So I think all of that, and also we're seeing more and more people not getting married and living together before they're getting married, and whatever. We're growing up as a society and living longer. Like the idea that you still had in your head, if you were going to be dead at 70, then you should start cranking out the kids. But if you're going to live to be 95 years old, you can
wait a little longer.
You can wait a little longer.
There's an interesting strategy that's being utilized by some people I know, and I'm wondering whether or not they're playing it right. So they have the mentality of, let me just pop them out now and get them out of the way, and then I can enjoy my life.
Yeah, agree to disagree.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking, I'm waiting as long as I possibly can, and then, when my friends are just, enjoying their lives, their kids are in college, yeah, I'm going to be like, oh, my God, my 5-year-old, I want to kill myself.
I know, but they're going to be 58. So, you're much better off enjoying your life when you're 27 than when you're 47.
Yeah, except that's not true because, first of all, fuck you.
I'm right there with you, brother.
I remember when I was 47. I don't know. I don't think that's true. I mean, surveys continually show that people are happiest at 55 to 59. That's
true. We did that story yesterday. Yeah. No, I don't mean overall in your life. I'm just saying in the regards to having kids or not having kids, being single or not being single, you're more likely to be single and doing those kind of things when you're younger, right? But you don't get to relive those when you're a married person at 47 or 57.
No, but
you see what I'm saying?
But to Anna's point, if you're 57 and have a 13-year-old, then you might not be able to enjoy 57 the way other people have. I would argue that, and since I'm about to live it when I'll be 60 and have a 14-year-old on my 60th birthday, and who knows, maybe I'll have another kid too. I think that's going to probably be great. like, you know, the other couple, you know, the other people are going to be alone, home, you know, and they'll probably miss their kids. And my kids will
and then
be
you get
there.
to rub it in their face. I still got my kids. What now?
Yeah.
And I had all the sex when I was younger.
Right, exactly, yeah.